Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
High security measures are already being planned as the F1 Las Vegas Grand Prix approaches next weekend. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The Las Vegas Water District is warning customers about impersonators passing as Water District employees asking to enter their homes to test the water. These impersonators are then asking residents to sign an agreement and present a credit card to install a water filtration system. The Water District is urging residents to call them if they're unsure if someone at their door is legitimate and to check the type of car they drive. Water District employees can be identified by the blue and yellow logo of their official vehicles, or you can also check the employee's badge that has a photo, company logo, and the employee number. And dozens of people gathered at Mount Charleston to mourn their loved ones killed in crashes by impaired drivers. Victims of DUI crashes were honored with signs on Wednesday along Kyle Canyon Road, like this one right here, for Tanya Fernandez, who died at the age of 14 in a crash caused by an impaired driver earlier this year. The co-founder of Stop DUI said they are honoring victims and providing awareness for visitors that visit Mount Charleston during the holidays. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints' plans to build a temple near Lone Mountain in northwest Las Vegas is one step closer to becoming a reality. The City of Las Vegas' Planning Commission voted on Tuesday night to approve for the city to give up an easement within the 17.5 acres where the church has received approval to build a temple with an almost 200-foot tall steeple. The temple is a point of contention among nearby residents who have spoken out against the project and filed for illegal review in Clark County District Court. Ahead of next week's Las Vegas Grand Prix, the city is preparing the public for increased safety precautions and road closures. Representatives from the race, Metro Police, and Clark County spoke about safety being the top priority at a press conference on Wednesday. Metro said there will be a high number of police officers and hundreds of private security officers. Glass bottles, strollers, carts, or large backpacks will not be allowed. Additionally, there will also be safety enclosures and barriers inside of all pedestrian bridges this year.
As always, if you see something, say something. Something looks suspicious, something looks out of place, please make sure you alert a security guard, a police officer, a paramedic, a fireman, anybody. Get that information out to the first responder community as quickly as possible.
You can call 911 or if you see something, say something hotline at 702-828-7777. For more on what to expect, you can visit lvrj.com. In your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Little wind with near normal temperatures today across the area with a high close to 70 degrees, expecting overnight lows around 48 degrees with some cloud coverage. Now those temperatures will decrease into the mid 60s on Friday and then dip into the lower 60s this weekend with a chance of scattered showers in the higher terrain area. Temperatures will stay in the low 60s into next week with mostly sunny skies and overnight lows in the low 40s. Moving on to your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. A robotics company is bringing its technology to Las Vegas, meaning your next waiter could be a robot. Robot Lab hopes to help businesses with its robots designed for cleaning, delivery, customer service, and security, among other things. The general manager telling the Review-Journal the company installs the robot and assists in every step from that point on. The company's new office in Las Vegas is on Sahara and features a warehouse and showroom.
Now for your sports update, brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. The UNLV Runnin' Rebels back in action tonight at the Thomas & Mack Center taking on Omaha. UNLV coming in fresh off of a loss to the Memphis Tigers over the weekend, giving up 50 second-half points in the defeat. The Mavericks come in off of a loss themselves, losing to the Minnesota Golden Gophers on Saturday by a score of 68-64. Both teams have a chance to right their wrongs tonight. Tip-off comes at 7 p.m.
Moving on to your health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. 4 Nevada hospitals, all a part of Sunrise Health System, achieved 4 Excellence Awards along with numerous other distinctions. The hospitals awarded were Mountain View, Southern Hills, Sunrise, and Sunrise Children's Hospital. They were placed in the nation's top 10% across numerous specialties, including cardiac and critical care and stroke care. The awards were given by Healthgrades, a site Americans use when looking for a doctor or a hospital.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. 2 teams with 7 wins apiece will face off on Thursday Night Football. The Commanders will take on the Eagles in Philadelphia to kick off Week 11. The Eagles are 3.5-point home favorites, with Washington at plus 160 on the money line at BetMGM. The total is 48.5 for the pivotal divisional showdown. Quarterback Jaden Daniels is coming off of a 1-point loss to the Steelers, where he failed to throw a touchdown pass. The Eagles have won their last 5 in a row. Kickoff is set for 5:15 p.m. Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Raiders tight end Michael Mayer had an extended leave of 7 weeks. He returns to the team just in time to face the Dolphins and spoke about what it's been like for him to return to the field.
I think the number one important rule is that, football's not bigger than life. It isn't, and it never has been, at least for me. So I just needed to figure some things out, and that's sort of what I did, and I'm on my feet again. I feel great. I'm sleeping well. I'm doing all the things that I need to be doing to kind of set myself up for success and help the team too. And man, whatever they ask me to do these next 8, 9, 10 weeks, 11 weeks, I'm going to do it for them. So.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, bringing you the finest crafting gift show since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for upcoming events. A Lebanese restaurant in Henderson is keeping things simple when it comes to its menu. Royal Wraps, owned by 2 brothers, offers a small selection of Lebanese street food standards. LVRJ food columnist Jonathan Wright tells us more.
So there are shawarma wraps, chicken, beef and lamb, spiced beef, and falafel fillings. Also one made with labna, which is a cheese from the Middle East made from strained yogurt. And then the shawarma fillings are in rice bowls or in salad versions. And on Tuesdays, they put those shawarma fillings in tacos for Taco Tuesday with house pico de gallo.
Moving on to your entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Trolleys, has live entertainment every week in at both locations. Go to arizonatrolleys.com to see who's playing. Backstreet Boys member and Las Vegas local Nick Carter is bringing his tour that's touching on a personal note to the Venetian. LVRJ entertainment columnist John Katsilamidis talked to the singer all about it.
Nick Carter is a Las Vegas resident and, of course, co-founder of Backstreet Boys, but he's been touring solo on a tour titled Who I Am. He answers that question by sampling some of the music that inspired him to sing and dance in the first place. So we're going to be hearing something from Tears for Fears, something from Bon Jovi, and something from Oasis in this run. Carter says that he is mixing his own personal preferences with Backstreet Boys to tell his own personal story, and also watch for Backstreet Boys next year in Vegas.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7. You can watch us Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Join us weekly at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. to get the latest Las Vegas news updates.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.